first of all, we laughed about it off air, but you face a pitcher who struck out 13 today, but you managed to put the bat on the ball in the late innings and manufacture some runs, especially there in that top half of the 7th inning. How did your girls keep their composure at the plate?
Well, we weren't chasing pitches like we did the first time we faced her. She had 18 strikeouts against her, and I had the girls back up in the box, and a few of them got some solid contact. Tanya Smith hit one that wind blowing. If the wind's not blowing, she probably gaps and we score another run. But they made some nice plays, but we hit the ball when we had to today.
The situation with Claire Bruns in the circle for you. Why don't you take us through the hard luck pitcher from the first meeting, Carly Klessner, on crutches here today. How did that happen, and what was it like having to go with a second pitcher?
KK or Carly hurt it up in Barneville in the 4th inning, and we were down 4-1. Brunsy came in for us, Claire, and she kept us in the game. We ended up scoring 4 runs in the top of the 7th there, and she's just a very capable pitcher. And I have 3 good pitchers this year. It wouldn't bother me to put any one of them out there against anybody. And our defense played well. They made the plays for her.
And she just seemed really poised in a lot of different situations in there this afternoon. And we talked about it. We talked about it on the air. A lot of times when you pitch at the varsity level, it means that you've pitched a lot growing up. So I'm sure she's used to these kind of situations. But what do you think was the difference in terms of having to handle it in this situation? What were you most impressed with as far as Bruns?
She didn't throw many pitches. She got ahead in the count, and that makes their hitters chase more bad pitches, I guess. But she was around the zone all day, and she threw a heck of a ball game.
And on the other hand, your batters, as you said, they didn't go fishing after a lot of stuff, and they worked Amber Ramos to full counts or 2-2 counts and worked the count deep many times in this ball game. Was that something that was a product of the patience you were preaching up there?
Yes, we wanted her to throw a lot of pitches. I mean, she's a great pitcher. She's the best in this area. We were patient. I was proud of them.
And let's take us through the 7th inning there, where you get the go-ahead run, and it starts off with a hit batsman with the pinch hitter, and then you sacrifice her to second, manufacture it, and then Jordan steps up and gets one just over the glove of the center fielder. And again, anytime you had an opportunity to send someone today, you did, and that had to feel pretty good waving that run in.
Well, that did. I'm sure their outfielders ain't used to making long throws to the plate because there's not many teams score a lot on them. Kelsey got the third, and Jordan came up, and I talked about bunting her with 2 outs just to get a bat on it, and she wanted to hit away, and it worked out.
Well, a big win, 2-1 here. You go to 10-3 overall, 5-2 in the conference. You hand them their first loss, so there's still an opportunity to try to get a piece of this thing. But it had to start with a win today. How do you forecast the rest of this season, and what has to happen, do you think, for this thing to get a title share?
Well, we can only control what we handle. We got Argyle, Blackhawk, and Peck yet, and Argyle. Looking down the road, we actually playing them in Milwaukee, and they beat us pretty bad the first game. But I think we're a better team right now. We're hitting the ball a little better, and our defense is pretty strong, even with the injuries.
Well, Duane Garrison, a great effort today. Congratulations on the big win.
Thank you.